Today, I will talk about identity and how the advanced technology of today's world has given people a stronger sense of self. Who are you? Who am I? We live life and experience life, and we learn to define ourselves along the tumultuous and tiring journey. Our identity approves our existence. It roots us to the earth and ground and gives us this ability to love ourselves and present ourselves. But how do we come to create this identity? We experience. But a goldfish in a tank will only ever know itself as a fish in a tank. We develop our identity by experiencing, and we experience by being in a community that allows us to experience and gives us the opportunities to do so. And what better place than technology? A technological community is open-minded and diverse. It is an interconnected community of people from all around the world with so many different experiences and stories, as well as vast and infinite materials available. An unlimited community with unlimited experiences. But what is a limited community, and are you in a limited community? So let's look at an example. There was once a boy named Jack who came from a long lineage of farmers. From the moment he was born, he was destined to inherit the farm, have a wife, find a child, and have that child inherit the farm. So from the beginning, Jack is only subjected to the possibility of following his family and inheriting the farm. He doesn't know of the other opportunities he could do, the other jobs he could have, because he isn't exposed to those possibilities because he lives in a limited community. A limited community is one where you are only inside your bubble. You don't step outside, but you don't feel like you want to step outside, or you aren't willing to take the risk to step outside. Technology is a guide that will help you step outside that box, step outside the limitations to explore the unknown, where you might find something you'll fall in love with and you'll be happy with, something that will shape your identity. But how about our sexual identity? Any prepubescent teenager will have to go through a phase of wonder, where they might feel attracted to a certain group or not attracted to a certain group. They will feel emotions that are messy, mysterious, and not covered in Health 101 class. They'll cast these emotions away and never consider the possibility that what they feel is justifiable, it's communal, and it's a characteristic that will shape to identity. The LGBTQ+, intersexual, asexual, etc., they are all classifications that develop into pronouns, into identity, into a person in society. A transgender person before transitioning, if not subjected to the process of transition, will not feel happy with the gender they're in. They won't feel happy with how they identify themselves and how they're identified by others. They will regret a decision that has never even been introduced to them because they live in a limited community where the set is set and the people don't learn and you aren't able to discover. Now, I'm sure following gossips, scandals, controversy, and the like are most people's guilty pleasure. You want to know who did what, who is dating who, and the relationship timeline of Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson. Hate is never a good thing, to inflict on others as well as yourselves. But this concept also brings out the bad things that people in the spotlight have done to the large audience of those creators. For example, so-called model and TikTok creator Rad the Ken Doll makes homophobic comments and claims social experiment. By pointing out these mistakes, by pointing out these wrong things that people in the spotlight have done, we are showing, we are evolving, we are seeing that the many different perspectives and sides there are in this technological community. 1906 was the first year an American gay novel with a happy ending was published. Let's look at the leaps and bounds we've come to today. Social media platforms are stocked with people who share experiences and share the possibilities that aren't often taught in schools or by parents. The technological community opens up the limited community. It destroys the barriers and gets rid of all the obstacles that block people's way. It's a treasure trove that people dig up. The technological community opens up the limited community to one with layers, with sides, with perspectives to relate to and develop to. Technology shapes identity. Now, to get my gears started on this TED Talk, I asked a few of my friends who are quite confident in their sexual orientation how this came to be and how technology might have helped them along their journey. And their answer was really just, I just knew. I learned it and I thought, I'm probably that as well. Now these are 2007 kids surrounded by technology and its modern and societal advancements. The reason they knew was because they were exposed to this community which spread the ideas of sexual orientation. They learned about it, they felt they classified there, they felt comfortable there, and that a part of their identity is there. But let's look at another very important part of your identity, career identity. When I was young, I wanted to be a Disney princess mermaid scientist by watching Disney movies like The Little Mermaid, and I'm sure a lot of you wanted to be astronauts or scientists or billionaires when you were young. Learning, finding, experiencing hobbies and future career paths, dozens upon dozens of jobs are available at this age, but how can you follow a path if you do not know about that path? We are limited to things from people and the environment around us. We follow what we are taught and what we know. However, technology, it lets you discover, it lets you uncover these experiences and these choices. Let's look at YouTube, a large media enterprise with videos ranging from anything to anything. I could learn about 12th grade advanced chemistry to the bug and animal genitalia. All of these choices, all of these opportunities give you a wide set of knowledge and paths to follow that will eventually make you happy. I could see a video on an astrophysicist and think, that sounds like a cool career. Maybe I should pursue it. And I really like chocolate. Is there a hobby I could follow? Maybe I'll be a chocolate maker. And you know what? I want to be a unicorn. Is that possible? Yeah. Astrophysicist, chocolate maker, unicorn. That's my identity. An identity that is shaped by technology. Thank you.